Everybody's working for the weekend. Oh, Tommy, I want in your butt.
Who doesn't?
I can't see you in person. You thought I meant butt like a butt, but I meant to connect a sentence. Oh.
Who doesn't want to be in my butt?
So what I'm saying is I should go off my meds.
No.
And get back into that state.
I don't condone this.
Welcome back.
Shout out God, shout out Jesus.
Deep
Welcome to the Extraordinary Podcast Spectacular with Eddie and Tommy.
All right, welcome back to the Welcome back to the
Oh my
Extraordinary
God,
Podcast.
blooper.
Welcome back to the
funny reel.
Fucking A. Welcome back to the Extraordinary Podcast Spectacular with Eddie and Tommy. I'm Eddie.
I'm the one that's not Eddie.
And I'm so happy to be here with you guys. Oh my gosh, we're recording this one so late. It's Tommy's fault.
Yeah, it's definitely my fault.
I'm just kidding. What the fuck's going on, Tommy? How's life? Yeah? The equivalent to that? It's like the Pepsi commercial where Ron Rivera is icing the kicker. You know what I'm talking about? It played all during the football season. It was great.
Yeah, dude.
My favorite.
Cody Parkey?
It's my dude, Cody Parkey. I mean, not that this is the
He just got cut.
What?
Didn't he get cut?
Yeah, he just got cut by the Bears. But like, this isn't under further review, which you guys should definitely go check out. But
yeah, go listen.
But yeah, he got cut as shit because he sucks. He went on Good Morning America to cry about missing a field goal. If you don't know about the story, Cody Parkey was the kicker.
I didn't know he went on Good Morning America.
Cody Parkey was the kicker for the Bears this year, and he was really bad at kicking a football. He missed like 11
He was
kicks.
really good at hitting the post, though.
Yeah, his target, his aiming is just fucking off. I bet, if he's in a bathroom. Do you know when we were like kids and we'd pull our pants all the way down in the bathroom and like aim for far shots at the urinal? You know what I'm talking about?
I never did that, but I know.
Yeah, I didn't do it either. But I saw kids do it all the time. I'm not weird. I pulled my pants all the way down to the floor when I was in high school.
My dad was telling me, he was like, before this season, like when Cody Parkey signed his extension or whatever.
Yeah.
Or like signed his deal, he like posted this video on YouTube of him like nailing these kicks, but none of them were like through uprights. They were all like hitting something. And so the working theory is that he completely fucked up his like aiming by doing that.
Yeah, because he was fucking out there hitting posts. He's like, hey guys, look how accurate I am. And then he just couldn't get that out of his head. He's a sharpshooter for life. Never go too hard, you know what I mean? He's going to get work again.
Sign a kicker.
Don't sign Cody Parkey. No,
just sign a kicker.
There's plenty of guys out there that should get the job. Let's not talk about sports right now. Actually, no. While we're still on the topic of football, let's fucking get right to it. This might be a shorter episode just because we're recording so late and I don't want Bobby to like kill himself.
Bobby, I don't want you to be sad. I'm sorry.
Exactly. It's all Tommy's fault. I'm just kidding. I love you, Tommy.
Yeah,
and
thanks,
so we're going to keep it brief maybe. I don't know. Fuck around. I mean, we're going to make another one next week.
We'll see what happens.
If you don't like this episode, just come back next week. We'll have another one. Like, fuck you. Like, just get used to it. God, we do this every week.
What if this is the best one, but it's short?
Then we'll start doing short podcasts.
Change our style?
Yeah, that's the answer. I mean, this show already sucks. So.
Fuck.
Anyway, big news coming out of the Patriots locker room.
Oh, yeah.
The owner, Robert Kraft, he has been out there getting rub and tugs. What do you think about that? Tell me about it. Robert Kraft, what do you do?
I don't know a ton about it. Like, is he just like getting like... Is that it, or is he part of like owning the prostitution ring?
Here's what happened. He went down to Miami in a private jet, went to a strip mall. Very odd for a billionaire to do. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. No, he definitely did it. I just like don't know what he's been accused of, but I'm sure whatever it is.
He went into a place that seems like a place that would be in a movie as a rub and tug. Like they named it.
Yeah.
It was called Asian Orchids or something.
Did you see the like their window had like an asterisk bullet pointed of like the things they do, and then there was just like a blank asterisk.
Yeah, it's like
somebody's like, everyone knows what that means.
Quick fix. No, but yeah, so it was the most like hacky
It was obviously
written.
a place where.
Yeah, it's. I mean, not that they're not obvious anyway. I've never been to one. Tommy, would you
I've
like
never
to share
been
your
to one
experience?
either, but
All right, Tommy's lying. So
I can't say I've never like walked in with a handful of cash and just nodded at someone, and then they looked confused and were like, "What the fuck are you doing here?
This is Subway,
Why do you
sir.
have so much cash? This spa is like $30."
I would like a 6 foot long. You know what I mean? Wait,
I would like
what? I would like a 6 foot.
7 minutes in heaven, if you know what I mean.
Did I say that right? What do
You
they
said
have?
6 foot long,
What do they have? Subway sandwiches. What do they call their 6 foot?
$5 foot long,
Oh yeah. Can I get
a 6 foot long.
Can I get a 6? Why is that so funny to me? It's like a really big sandwich. It's like the size
6
of a
feet,
human.
yeah, bro.
Oh God. Anyway, whenever Tommy goes to Subway, he's like, throw a little extra mayo on it, if you know what I mean.
I don't. Yeah.
So he went to Asian Orchids or whatever it's called, the the local rub and tug joint. You know what I'm saying? And he went in, slapped his dick on the counter, said, "You know what I'm here for." And then they went back, and then he got rubbed, but mostly tugged. And his name was on a list because this was they did a prostitution ring sting at that place. And apparently, I'm sure the news is going to come out soon, but that was like, that place was probably, I think it was, they were harboring like sex trafficking victims.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm like, I don't know how deep the rabbit hole goes for him.
Well,
Like, I'm not sure what he was and wasn't part of.
it's either that
I haven't read about it.
I haven't read too much about it. All I know is I've heard that it's in a bigger problem because sex trafficking is not funny.
I heard he is not the biggest name on the list.
Yeah, I heard that too, but like they haven't said who it is, so that's probably just his people trying to get that news out there because they're embarrassed that he was. And also, I read the report. I read the report. It wasn't funny at all. And it talked about pretty much like frame by frame what they saw. And, like the video, because there's video evidence of him going in.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. He definitely did it.
He definitely did it. He definitely didn't just get tugged. He got a blowjob because he is that billionaire, those billionaire bucks. Man, that was hard to say. And, is Robert Kraft a bad guy? I'm not saying that. Is he, is his team evil? I'm not saying that. Should he, should he resign? Yes. Is he a bad guy?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
You said yes.
I agree.
You think he's a bad guy?
That.
You think he's a bad guy?
Yeah, I mean, like, if for what I've heard, yeah.
Okay, good. Glad you can agree with me.
Well,
Tom
no,
Brady,
I'm not
you're
gonna,
next.
Like, blindly be like, I have seen like posts on like Twitter and Instagram and stuff. They're like, you know what, like, he's a great guy and he's done all this, blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, but like, this is still bad.
Yeah, and that's coming from.
I saw one. It was like he like has donated all this money to the community.
Doesn't
and, like,
make it good.
He was like, he lost his wife to like cancer or whatever, and they're like, I think he like earned this.
He earned.
I was like,
a blowjob.
What?
Nope.
They're like, if anyone deserves this, it's him. And I'm like, that is the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Man, I mean, Bill Cosby got kids to stop swearing. You see what he did?
And he bought all those like racist cartoons and stuff, so they never get like on TV and stuff. He did good things, but he did way worse things.
Yeah, it does not add up. Anyway. Put the popsicle in your butthole. Man, he's an evil guy. Yeah.
Bill Cosby, yeah.
I still can't get over that face he made when he was coming out of the courtroom when he got sentenced.
When he pretended to run.
Yeah, that was so funny. I mean, he's an evil guy, but that was so funny.
It shouldn't have been.
It was so funny.
I know.
The seriousness of the situation. And like,
He just like pretends to run for a second.
People, I mean, they made it like a big deal. They're like, oh, I can't believe he's still joking around. But like, come on. In the back of their head, they had to be kind of like, like.
If it was any other situation, it would be funny.
It was funny in that situation.
If he was getting arrested for like tax evasion, it would have been funny.
It was okay. The seriousness. I'm not making light of the seriousness of his what he's been convicted of. Evil, not okay. Not cool whatsoever. But that moment,
wait,
hilarious.
am I like remembering wrong? He's still alive, right?
Yeah, he's in prison.
No, I know he's in prison, but I couldn't remember if somebody killed him or not.
We talked about it. You're
He
probably
got
thinking
like hit with a loaf of bread or something.
Yeah, we were talking about it on the podcast. I remember because he either got hit with like a flip flop or like a slice of bread, and he fell downstairs.
Yeah, I thought it was like a slice of bread.
Yeah, it was really funny. Whatever the headline was. Do you think when he falls downstairs, it's like he makes all those noises like ooh, you know what I mean? Why was it called
comment?
The Cosby Show? His name was it wasn't Bill Cosby in the show. It was like Booker something. It was man.
Okay, there's another show.
Dating
like that
myself.
That I can't think of. What?
Cosby
What's that guy's name again?
Cosby Show name.
Oh, dude, I just had a random memory from the deepest, darkest depths of my mind that I have
Cliff
not
Huxtable.
thought about.
Cliff Huxtable. So it wasn't even Bill. It was the Cosby Show. It was the Cosby Show.
Because he's Bill Cosby.
Yeah, but his name was
something?
Cliff Huxtable, and it was called the Cosby Show.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, go ahead.
So when you were in elementary school, did you have to do those like Black History projects where like you like wrote a thing about
yeah.
Guess who I did mine on?
Bill Cosby.
Yes.
I think like 3 people
I have
did.
not thought about that since the Bill Cosby thing has come out like years ago.
Yeah. I don't
But,
remember
like-
who I did. I think you know who I did? Tiger Woods. So we're both not like,
Oh. I think mine's worse.
yeah. So
Tiger Woods still isn't good though.
we need to stop doing those
Promoting people.
Yeah, we need to stop doing that project. It's just bad omens.
I'm gonna like call the elementary school I went to and just be like,
Hey, just teach them
excuse
about it.
me,
Just stop doing the project, please, for the love of God.
For the love of God.
Whenever a kid does LeBron James, I'm going to be so sad.
God damn it, dude.
Did I just jinx it? No.
No, LeBron's too good for that.
Yeah, he's too good. He's a holy man. A holy man.
I mean,
There's a whole school named after him. His name, I Promise. The school.
his name, the I Promise School, James.
All right, so we're going to try something out. Eddie is on Tinder. And,
Yeah.
dude, you want to hear a bad Tinder story?
Yeah.
There was a girl that I was talking to, and we had like a little bit of a party this weekend. And I was kind of like, hey,
Do you want to come?
me and my roommates are, doing a little shindig, having a couple people over. If you wanted to, you could come over and hang out a little bit. I'd introduce you to my roommates. And she was like, yeah, for sure. That sounds cool. Can I bring a friend? And I was like, yeah, of course.
Even better.
Seems safer that way too. Like I don't want to freak.
Yeah.
I don't want to freak her out.
Safer, like it's not a serious thing. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
She has
We're
another
just hanging
friend
out.
there.
We're just hanging out. That's all I want to do anyway. We
Yeah.
just wanted more people over, so we had more people to talk to.
Yeah.
And anyway, I was like, yeah, sure. Well, like, that's cool. And she's like, yeah, he's really cool. He's a very chill guy.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, okay. Still not really hitting me. And I was like, oh, okay, what's his name? I want to know your friend's name before like I don't want him to just show up and then I want to be formal. I want to be nice. And she's
Yeah.
like, his name is, I'll just make one up. His name's Brian, smiley face. And I was like, okay, who, and then it got into
Is
this
he your
whole conversation.
boyfriend?
Yeah, it got into this whole conversation. And then I'm like, this guy's not like a guy from Tinder, right? You could see how that's like not cool, right? And she was like, oh shit. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong
That
with
is
people?
fucked up.
So yeah, love is dead. I said it before. Maybe it's just not meant for me.
Holy shit.
Maybe it's just not meant for me. Maybe I should just not date. Maybe I should just sit in my room all day and just podcast. That's what I've been doing.
I still can't believe that she thought that was okay.
Yeah, I don't know. People are bad.
Like,
I don't trust.
hey,
This is why I have trust
Hey,
issues.
guy I met on Tinder.
Hey, guy
I'm
that
gonna
I
come hang out with you with another guy from Tinder. Maybe she was trying to.
That's what people keep saying, and I'm like, there's no way.
That she was
First of
trying to have a
all,
three-way?
yeah. First of all,
Would you have done it?
no, because I am an attention whore, and I would not be able to go through that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I would be like comparing myself, and I have body issues, and it would be a whole thing. But Yeah, it was just a very shitty situation, but it's okay. I bounced back.
Nice, bro.
Things are going. Things are.
Is this a person you've already talked to me about?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
She seemed so normal too. Like it was.
I know.
I was like, and the thing was, she bullied me. I was like cyber bullied for like 3 weeks.
But like you were kind of
into it. It was weird. I was like, oh, this
girl.
Sorry, Bobby, cut that out. Don't put in that word.
Just be like, this girl.
Please put in that soundbite. This girl can.
He doesn't have enough time. He doesn't have enough time for that.
No, you do. Just real quick, just a quick edit. But I was like, oh, she can like stay on my level. She jokes about literally everything. Like everything she said one day, like everything can be joked about. I'm like, cool. That is awesome. That's what I do anyway because it's a defense mechanism.
With her about how she invited a date to your party?
I just cut her out of everything. Like I, got rid of the number, got rid of her on Snapchat and everything. So moving on.
That's pretty fucked up.
We're gonna keep trucking. You know how it goes. Love is dead. I don't even know why I'm on Tinder. I'm not looking for anything. I'm just gonna keep podcasting. I'm doing well at this. We're doing fine. Like I got this podcast. I got another podcast.
Bit different parts of life.
I just got hired to do another podcast.
Heyo.
I'm not gonna talk too much about it. I don't even know if I'm gonna promote it on here because it's not. I'm not hosting. Well, I am hosting. I'm producing shows for a company for money.
Oh.
Wait. Well, yeah, it's a job. But yeah, I'm officially a professional podcaster, dude. Isn't that awesome?
Am I not a professional?
Well, like through the transitive property, I guess you are professional now, right?
Yeah, because you're a pro.
If I make money off podcasting, that means you make money off podcasting.
Yes.
So we're both professionals. Hopefully this doesn't get me fired. I'm not even going to say like what it is or like the company, so please. Anyway, we are going to come up with a new bio for Eddie. What it was before, and it kind of just got stale, I think. Maybe people saw it too much, and they stopped swiping right on me. That, or I'm just like obviously not a good-looking person. That's where you go like, no, man, you're cute, please.
Yeah, bro, you're really cute.
Thanks, Tommy.
Sorry, I was playing with the sticky slap hand.
Yeah, how about you stop doing that for a second? Focus on me. Focus on me.
Sticky slap hand.
This is great radio content. Like, I'm glad people can see that.
Now. I want to help you make your bio.
All right. So what it was before is Eddie's a really cool guy in quotations, and then 3 of the cool guy emojis with the glasses. You know what I mean? And then it was quoted to Barack Obama, 44th president of the United States of America. And then I forgot about this, but I just saw. I scrolled all the way down. It says, "P.S. I'm actually just a bunch of gerbils in one big trench coat."
Nice.
I thought that part's good.
That part is good.
I like the Obama one too, but it just seems stale.
I like Obama.
So what should I do? What should my new Tinder bio be?
Skate fast, eat ass.
I've had that before.
Barack Obama 2020.
Yeah, should I just shout out the podcast?
Please.
All right, I'm going to put...
You know how you can like link songs?
Oh my God, I'm going to link my... Okay, I have...
Put the best... whatever you think the best episode is.
I don't even know what the best episode is. I have the worst... I wrote episode. I have the worst podcast on the internet with like 14 exclamation points. Internet. Boop. Boop. No. Boop, boop.
And then... What... Say something about one of the pictures you have.
Hold on.
What pictures do you have?
Hold on.
Upload the Kent State Gun Girl song just as a song.
Yeah. Or fuck Waluigi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I think we should upload those just as songs anyway.
Oh yeah. No, we're working on something with that.
We're gonna put out an album?
No, we're gonna talk about some stuff at a future date because we've been Tommy, we literally talked about this when you were here. We told you all about what we were doing.
I did something.
Yeah, you did. You worked on a certain thing, and I don't want to spoil it. Like, I don't want to get too much into it, but like, it's good. It's gonna be fun. We got some vocals from Tommy. We might be putting some stuff together. Maybe keep your eye open. People keep telling me.
Can you drop a hint? When is it gonna be out?
I have no idea. That's not up to me. That's up to the 9-finger diddler. Wow, shit. Oh, god damn it. I had something in my head. I just had a thought and I forgot
just
it.
about to say something.
Fuck. Why do you always fucking Eddie,
Sorry
you
that I'm
piece of
trying to
shit.
create good
I'm not talking to
content
you. I'm
around
not
here.
talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to myself. I'm
Oh.
sorry, Tommy.
Now I feel bad.
Fuck.
Shit.
Fuck. What was I talking? What were we just talking about? Oh yeah. So some of our friends came over this weekend, and they were telling us that they didn't realize that we made the Fuck Waluigi song from a couple episodes ago. They thought it was just like someone on YouTube or like an actual band made the song, and then we just put pictures over it in our promo. No, we made that song.
Yeah.
It took a while. It was
I was part of it.
No, Tommy didn't do anything. Me and Bobby made it. Well,
Fuck.
Bobby made it. Bobby did all the work. I was just there. He used me as
You did the vocals.
I did the vocals.
It was Friday night.
I mean, I sang. Does that count as vocals? Like, I didn't do anything else.
You were the vocals.
I just sang. I mean, I sang one part. I didn't really like. There's multiple people in the song. It doesn't matter. We fucking made that song.
It was Friday night.
It's our song. We can do with it whatever we want. So yeah, maybe we'll put it up on Spotify. Maybe we'll put it up on Fuck You. How about that? Yeah.
Back to Eddie's Tinder.
What about
as
it?
Soon as that song's up there, put that as your song.
Yeah. Well, what should I do for the time being? Since I can't
tell me about
link
your pictures. Oh, for your song?
Yeah, no, for my bio. Since I can't put that I have the worst podcast on the internet now because I can't link it.
Oh,
follow me on LinkedIn. Is that funny?
You gonna put your LinkedIn? I mean, it was to me, but I'm not trying to fuck you.
Yeah, you're right.
Bobby, that makes me sound like a pig. Cut that out.
Follow me on LinkedIn. Is that funny? I don't know. I'm not funny. What am I? I mean, we record this show. Fuck. We say swear words too much. We should.
What's the best?
We're gonna do one episode that's clean.
What's the best joke we've ever had on this show?
Oh man, it's very slim pickings. Nothing good. I can tell you that.
Shit.
Follow me on LinkedIn.
Never mind. I do have a topic. Suck my dick. To preface, I guess it's not preface anymore, but Eddie told me to bring topics and then I didn't, but now I have one. So
it's because I'm the bully. I'm the bully on the show, but Tommy doesn't do anything. So you know what I mean?
I show up.
Yeah, Tommy shows up.
Positive attitude.
Yep.
And
I love you for that.
And a twinkle in my eye.
Do I ever say that I don't appreciate you? Because I do. I appreciate you, Tommy.
You tried to make me feel bad for not watching fart porn.
Yeah, because I mean, if something has to do with the show, you should go for it. Like, you should watch it. You know what I mean?
But
like, if it's gonna be
it's
content,
part of my character on this show to not do that.
There is no character. This is just us. What are you talking about?
This is I'm saying, like, the fans wouldn't know what to think.
What fans? Sorry. Ooh, that hit home hard.
Man, that hurt myself. Ooh, why did I say that?
Fuck. I have nothing interesting about myself, so this is the hardest thing ever. I don't know what to put in my Tinder profile.
Do something original, but something that's still funny.
420 friendly, here for a good time, not a long time. Is that good?
That's A, not original, and B, is that true?
What, 420 friendly and
and here for a good time, not a long time.
Here for a long time, not a good time. Should I put that?
Some people say that.
Oh, for sure? I mean, why did I say for sure? For real?
Yeah. I've definitely seen that before.
Krakatoa?
Krakatoa! You know Squidward?
Yeah, because my name's Edward. Not on here, it's Eddie, but...
Oh, because like Squidward.
My name's Dr. Squidward Testicles. You know what I'm saying?
Make that your bio. My name's Dr. Squidward Testicles.
fourth pick was me at the beach. Do you want to tell me? I can show you my photos. How about? And then you can base.
Do it. I'll describe them with words to the listeners.
So can you see this?
Number 1, it's Eddie giving a smile. I'm in that picture. He cropped me out.
I'm pretty cute, right?
He looks so cute,
Yeah.
and he cropped me out, so now I'm hurt.
There's that one.
Oh, dramatic.
Crop.
Oh, my God. He looks like a Renaissance art
But do I look
painting.
cute? Is that good? Should I keep that?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
I'd fuck you.
I got the jawlines kind of popping on that picture. It kind of looks like I cropped my ex-girlfriend out of it, but it's like I'm just kind of like
And you cropped me out
resting
of the
my
first
head on.
one. Yeah, dude. You look like a Renaissance painting.
Cool. There's that one. I don't know if I want to keep that one.
I feel like I know that picture. That's you and your little baby boy.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, dude. I know your pictures too well.
It's
I
kind of
think I took that picture, though.
Nope, I took it. It's a selfie. Should I keep it? Do you think that's a good one?
I think it's artsy.
Okay, cool. That's who I am. I'm artsy. And then there's this one. What is it?
It is the My Leg guy from SpongeBob with an actual fish face photoshopped onto his face, and he's holding a Krabby Patty, but the Krabby Patty's also been photoshopped with an actual burger.
So with that, what do you think? Like, should I just?
I love the last one.
Should I? But then, what should I? Should I base it off of that? Just be like, for
Just be like, sorry. Just be like, sorry. I look weird in the first 3. The last one's what I actually look like.
Okay.
Dude, we're gonna have people listen to this and be like, "You guys are so lame."
First
I would
3.
never swipe right on you.
First 3 picks are old.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, I look funny in the first few.
First 3 picks are old. 4 should do it. Like 4 should.
Last one's most recent. I don't know, bro. Now I feel like I'm gonna get judged so much.
We'll see. I'll do the numbers. Like I'll run the stats and I'll let you know next week how I did.
Yeah, dude.
I'll share the entire
Tell us
story.
how it went.
Yeah. If I, you know what I mean?
Just tell people you're trying to catfish them.
I have before.
Just be like, I'm a certified catfish.
Yeah, that's actually kind of good. Like it kind of helps settle the nerves. Usually you were on Tinder for a while, right? Before you started dating someone?
Yeah.
So what was your like go-to like right into a conversation? Like how did you always start the conversation or did you wait for the girl to go? Like Bumble?
I would generally start and I would just say something like either completely like if I was having a conversation with my friends during the time and something completely random came up, I would just like shoot with that.
That's a good idea.
Or I would just ask like a random question. My go-to random question was, "What's your favorite Vine?"
Oh, remind me that
as well
later.
as you'd think.
Really? Oh, I miss Vine. I fucking love Vine.
But yeah, that was I mean, it works sometimes, but
Should I just go in straight away and be like, "Are you a horse girl? Are you a gun girl, dude?"
are you a horse girl?
We're gonna get to gun girl. Some things have come out.
That's
about
my
her.
topic.
We'll get to her. I want to finish our Tinder conversation. What I usually do is I start out with like I like the shock factor. You know what I mean? So what were you looking at? Oh, there's light. Okay. I like to start with the shock factor. So I'll usually go. And I also want to see if they can hang. So I'll bring up like some like life is meaningless and everything is fake. No one loves you and we live in a simulation. Based off of how they respond, then we continue the conversation or they just don't respond. There's one, this one girl was just like really sweet and I felt so bad. I said, you know what they say about life? It's short, meaningless, and we're all just tiny specks in the universe. She said, do you agree? I agree with most of it except the meaningless part because I think life has purpose. And I was just like, oh,
Aww. What happened there?
I was at that point. I was just like, well, obviously you're not my type. So,
damn.
I was like, thank you. You've turned my life around.
I think she would have been a good balance to you.
I said I was nice about it. I was like, oh, thanks. I think my life is turned around now. And she's like, you're welcome. And then I never talked to her again.
Oh,
that's how Tinder goes. I hate it. I hate it. I hate dating.
I
hate dating so much.
You should message her again and say, hey, I talked to my friend about it on live internet, and he thinks that you would be a good. I think that you guys would round each other out, because she's sort of an optimist, and you are not that.
So what should I say? Like,
are you actually doing this?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Oh shit!
Tell me exactly what to say.
Oh fuck!
Welcome to the Eddie Finds Love podcast. Just kidding. It's not gonna happen.
Keep us updated.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Live tweet every time.
Tinder's so interesting.
Texting her.
I was talking to my parents about it actually, because I was like, what do you guys think about like all these dating apps? Because they're from the olden ages where they like found love just out in the world, and they were like, I think it's a good thing actually, because it gives people who are kind of nervous an opportunity to kind of show who they are before actually meeting someone and having to go out in public and be socially awkward. I was like, that's actually kind of the opposite.
What
of
if I'm a person who's completely shy unless I am in person with someone?
That makes no sense at all. You like when you're on your phone, you're literally in a barrier. Like no one can see you. It's text.
I have anxiety, and
as do I, pussy.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like for me, it's just a
welcome
thing
to
of,
the big leagues, motherfucker.
Unless I know someone. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, I phrased that wrong.
Come back to me when you have suicidal tendencies, okay? Then we can talk. Oh, I just got a text
Bobby, are we keeping that in?
Yeah, sure, why not? Keep it real in this bitch.
Then, no, what I was saying was, what if I can't speak to a person unless I know them really well?
How do you meet people?
I don't.
I didn't know you before I met you. Now look at us. We do a fucking shitty podcast every week.
Fucking middle schoolers have to talk to people.
Okay. What about a fucking guy in his 20s at a university?
Bro, why do I need to make friends anymore?
That's right. I've been saying that for fucking years.
Why do I have to make friends?
I said that on this podcast that I don't need more friends. I don't need friends anymore.
When I'm an adult and married and need to make adult married friends who live near me, then I'll have to make friends again. But that's the next time I plan on making friends.
I don't know about that. You don't have to have friends when you're married. Like you've got your
but
spouse.
You need adult friends, you know?
Do you? I mean, we might be friends. We'll probably be friends. I hope we're friends.
I know, but it's like you don't always live close to your high school friends.
Yeah, I mean, we don't now, but we still talk every fucking week.
I know, but
just
like,
about
you
every
need
day.
People who like are in the same proximity as you.
Yeah, but I mean, what's the difference between me giving you a call or a text?
All I'm saying is the next time I'm planning on having to make friends is when I move.
So you're just gonna like when you get a job somewhere, you're not gonna talk to anyone?
That's when I'll have to make friends.
Wow, cool. I mean, I'm on the same wavelength, so I only talk to my roommates and the people I interact with directly. So this is dating is a nightmare. I hate it so much. Anyway, what should I say to this girl on Tinder?
Just be like, hey, me and my friend were talking about it on live internet.
Hey, me and my friend.
Don't quote me exactly.
Were talking
because then it's my fault if she
about
doesn't
it
like you.
On a live internet show. Okay.
It's called The Extraordinary Podcast Spectacular. Check it out.
It's ellipses. It's called The Extraordinary.
I think that's only funny to us and no one
else. And Tommy, check it out. Okay. This is all one text too, right?
What?
This is all one text?
Yeah.
Okay, all caps. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. He thinks that your optimism.
That your optimism.
Don't quote me exactly.
Okay.
Would make me a better well-rounded, better better suited for life.
Make me a better, well-rounded, better suited for life. Is that what I should say?
Got a better, more optimistic, have a better outlook on life, and
would make me have a better outlook on life.
Make me have more
outlook on.
I wish that you could just
life.
Do audio to text, so it has all like.
I can, but I mean, okay. So have a better outlook on life. Okay.
Did you has all the other stuff in there?
No. I just said your optimism would make me have a better outlook on life.
Is that too serious?
No. This is all a joke. Like, I'm not going to talk to this girl again.
So what if she answers and she's really sweet?
Then she's a very nice person. And I'll talk about it next week on the podcast.
Dick, you better answer her.
Okay, yeah. How should I finish this? Better outlook on life.
So let's go on. Let's go. Let's go.
You
have some charming conversation about ideals and.
Hey, me and my friend were talking about it on a live internet show. It's called The Extraordinary Podcast Spectacular with Eddie and Tommy. Check it out. Anyway, he thinks that your optimism would make me have a better outlook on life. Then I don't want to ask her out on a date. I really don't want to have to go out on a date with her. I don't want to. I don't want to.
What if this gets you a date?
I don't care. Like, I could get a date on my own.
Sweet.
Show
me her bio.
Wait, let's finish the message first. Have a better outlook on life.
So
I'm not going to say her name.
Go
also.
Out and
I don't want to go out. How about we just end it with that? Like, and make me a better person.
And make me a better person. So hit me up because I love you.
Me a better person.
So let's try this thing out.
I'm not going to say that because I don't want to go out on a date with her.
That's not implying a date.
And make me a better person. Should I say thank you? Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for your consideration.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Send. I put a period and an exclamation point. All right. She's 20 miles away also, so that would be impossible.
I should have led with that.
Blew out my microphone. I didn't know that. All right. Don't say her name.
Her name is Eddie.
Her bio says, trying to meet some cool people with a little flower emoji. That's what she looks like to Tommy. Tommy, what do you think?
What are you trying to get out of me? She looks like a very nice girl.
I don't know. You said that you wanted to see her bio, so I was showing you her bio.
Okay.
I'm not saying that she's not a good-looking person.
She seems nice.
Yeah, she seems like a nice person. She also seems like she's pretty. She's a pretty girl. I don't know what to say besides that.
Yeah, no.
You're the one that wanted to see it. I don't know why you're making me feel like I'm a weird guy here.
You're the one making me feel.
Tommy, you're pretty cute.
Thanks, bro.
You're like a big old bear.
Oh shit.
Big old hairy guy.
Good way?
In a good way. In a good way.
What if I came to you? I was like, the hair visible?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
That's all the hair I have on my body.
That would be it would make you such more of an interesting person.
I shaved my body last night head to toe. Well, I'm sorry, neck to toe.
All right.
What would you think? Would you believe me?
I mean, if you showed me, if you gave me proof.
I didn't, so I'm not going to do that. But every hair. There's not one stray hair on me.
I mean, you got your eyebrows. I guess that's visible.
Yeah, dude. You're down.
How would you shave like inside your ass crack?
I'd get it waxed.
So that same girl that
full body wax.
Maybe I shouldn't say this on the podcast. That same girl that
does she listen?
I don't think so. I don't fucking care. The same girl that wanted to bring another Tinder guy over to my house.
Yeah.
She offered to wax me, and I was like, no.
In like a sensual way? Or
I don't know if it was sensual or a weird, like, just a weird thing that she's into, but she said that she wanted to wax me. And I was like, thank you for the offer.
Did she say where?
Yes.
Where?
I don't want to say.
I think that says everything we need to know.
Guys, I'm so sad.
Jesus.
No, I mean, like, I'm good. Like, I'm good in life. But, like, things are good for me. Everything's fine in my life. It's like everything that's surrounding me, I'm successful in the field that I'm interested in. I have great friends and family. I can only count my blessings. I'm great. Everything's fine. Do you remember that guy at do you want to talk about Kent State Poop Girl now? Just go off, King. Go off.
Yeah. All right. Fucking this girl pooped herself. She won't admit it. It definitely happened. I saw a tweet, like, this is hot news now. I saw a tweet about it from, like, when she first started becoming relevant.
Yeah, I think we talked about it on the podcast before.
I think it was one of, like, somebody we knew from high school that goes to, like, Kent now.
Yeah.
Who was like, yo, I know who this girl is. She shit herself at a party, like,
that was like our
year.
Yeah. That was because
I can almost, like, guarantee that we at least said it. But I definitely saw that tweet, like, months ago.
Yeah, no, I've heard that news. I could probably name the house she was at where she shit herself. Like, we could probably go deep. We could probably go deep. We could find the evidence.
You know what the crazy thing is?
What?
We still have a friend who thinks she's cute.
Poop and all.
Poop and all.
I love her response.
Maybe with the poop.
She should just I made a tweet after the news kind of broke and got big. And after last episode when I almost shit myself, I said,
"Oh my God."
I said, "Hey, I added her. I added what's his name? John McAfee, the guy who owns he started McAfee malware whatever protection, but he went down, he like killed someone and then left the US because he killed someone and then went down to Haiti or something, and he would pay girls to sit in a hammock and shit in his mouth." So
what?
Yeah, I said we should make a poop dream team since we've all shit ourselves. Well, I guess I didn't really shit myself. I was close, but
I like to think I did.
I said we should make a poop dream team, and we shouldn't be ashamed because everyone shits their pants every once in a while, and we could, destroy the internet together. So anyway, Caitlin, if you're listening out there, you shot me.
Come on the show.
Yeah, come on the show already. Fuck. We've been talking about it too much. Like, at this point, would it even be fun if we had her on the show? She's on InfoWars. Like, do we really want that in our description?
It would be a huge boost for us.
What if we network too well with her and she is really into the show and then she asks us to join InfoWars?
I would say no.
But listen, Tommy, you don't have to pay the bills for this show. You don't understand how much it costs to keep this going. Like, if someone was like, "Hey,
just like
we'll take over
everything they say.
We'll take over the bill and we'll pay you guys finally." Would you not even think about joining InfoWars? I'm not saying I would. I'm not saying I want to.
I wouldn't want that on my conscience.
All right, man. Whatever you say, but until you start paying some of these bills, I don't know if you can make the call.
Damn.
If I called you up one day, like mid-afternoon, on a random day.
You were like, InfoWars wants to buy us.
And I said, "Hey, don't be mad.
I sold the show to InfoWars."
I just sold the show to InfoWars. We got to record tonight. We got to fly out to New York and record our first episode of InfoWars tonight." Would you be like,
I would say no.
What if I said I already signed your name on the contract.
You can't do that.
Well, it's InfoWars, so...
that's fair. You can do...
Yeah,
exactly. The law doesn't matter.
Anyway, this episode is brought to you by those trucker pills that you can buy in a gas station that Alex Jones sells. Thank you, InfoWars. Thank you, Big Tobacco.
Steel libido.
I told someone the other day that the show was sponsored by Big Tobacco, and they actually gave me like a gross look. And I was like, it's a joke,
ugh.
But thanks. They're like,
this really take... This episode is brought to you by tobacco.
They're like, you really take money from Big Tobacco? And I'm like, that's not a company, but it's mostly a joke.
It's entirely a joke.
I would take money if a cigarette company came to us and was like, "Hey, you keep talking about us, might as well throw some money on it." I would take the money.
If we didn't have to change a thing,
yeah,
about the show, and we didn't have to be like, hey, go smoke cigarettes.
I mean, I say that anyway.
Like,
you should go smoke cigarettes. Everything you've heard about cigarettes is a lie.
Anyway,
stop eating meat. That's what the problem is. You get more cancer from meat than you do from cigarettes. So
that is not true.
I saw Cowspiracy. I know what I'm talking about. Oh no, it wasn't Cowspiracy. It was What the Health. Go check it out. It's on Netflix. It's awful.
Either way, it's awful. He says
it's so bad.
Either way, if we didn't have to like change anything about the show,
yeah,
and we didn't have to like advertise, and they just gave us money, yeah, I'd take the money.
From Info? Oh, no, we're talking about Big Tobacco. Hey, before we end the show, because we're going to have a shorter episode today, can we talk about one of my favorite things that we did while you were here in Chicago?
You have to...
Well, there's two things that happened. No, you know what? I'll save one for next time. So when you were here, we were kind of just killing time the day that you had to leave. So we decided to just kind of watch some Netflix in the morning, and we together watched Abducted in Plain Sight on Netflix. It's a documentary about the two worst parents in the world.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Eddie laughed the whole time, and the whole time I felt like I was going to throw up because I was sick. Not like I wasn't literally sick, like it was making me sick.
No, it was so bad. It was so awful. It was the worst.
Up. And Eddie's like, I can't believe they fell for it.
It's so fucked up, but you have to understand the parents in this show were
really stupid.
They were
the parents
so
were really
bad.
Stupid.
They're so bad at being parents. I could do a better job, and I'm in my 20s, and I cannot afford a child. But
yeah, no, they were bad parents. I'll throw that out there.
Here's the premise.
But
go ahead and explain explain the documentary. And then I'll tell you the funny parts.
Moved in across the street from this family, and then he and his wife became friends with the family, and then he became obsessed with their daughter, and then they were like, yo, you're obsessed with our daughter. And he's like, I know, but I'm going to see a therapist, and he told me that I have to spend time with your daughter in order to get over her.
Oh my God.
And they were like, yeah, that tracks. So then they let him sleep in her bed. Then he was like, can I go take her horseback riding? And they were like, sure. And then he drugged her and kept her. And then...
It's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not funny.
Stop laughing.
It's not funny at all.
It's really not funny. A girl was kidnapped and molested.
They're so bad at parenting. And they wrote a book. They made money off of it. They made money off of how bad they are.
Stockholm syndromes the girl and says, hey, we were abducted by aliens. That's why you blacked out.
He took her to Mexico.
Have sex now.
He took her to Mexico.
She was like, fuck, okay. Because, she was like 6.
She was 12.
And believed in aliens. Fine, whatever.
It still isn't okay.
It was the 70s, and she didn't have the internet to look it up.
Yeah.
Anyway, she was like, oh, shit, that tracks. We got abducted by aliens. That's why I blacked out, and that's why I now have to have sex with this man. Then they got arrested in Mexico, and then the Mexican police was corrupt, and so they let him talk to her before the police talked to her. And he was like, hey, don't tell them about the aliens, and don't tell them about us having to have sex, or else we're all going to die.
No, he said that your family,
she's 12 and
your
believes
family
they were
will
abducted
die.
by aliens.
Yeah.
So what?
He said that your family will die. They'll kill your family.
So she believes it because she's young and a child and thinks she was abducted by aliens. And so that happens. They get... She gets sent back to her family.
Are you going to explain the entire fucking story?
You told me to.
I mean, like, synopsis. You just have to say what happened in the documentary. You don't have to scene by scene.
Before, in the middle of the documentary, randomly, instead of saying it in order like they should have, you find out that both the parents had been seduced by the guy before he abducted their child. Which was... It's not funny!
Oh, this part is so funny!
I will say, me and Eddie made a joke, like, oh, what if he, like...
No, can I tell it?
What if he tricked the dad?
Shush. I want to tell
what
it.
if he seduced the dad, too? Like, as a joke.
Let me tell it.
The next thing was, okay.
No, let me tell it.
It's not funny!
First of all, here, let me give my synopsis.
Eddie, look me in the eyes. It's not funny.
It's not funny at all.
It's not!
It's not funny. It's not funny. I'm going to do a full disclaimer apology after this, I swear to God.
I'm screaming my dorm. People probably think I'm, like, fighting someone.
Okay. Whew. So it's a documentary about the two worst parents on the face of the earth. They let their kid get abducted by this guy, not once, but twice.
Yeah, that is true. They let it happen twice.
And so
let it happen. It happened twice, and they didn't.
So
they were bad parents.
This was awful. This is such a dark story.
Yeah, stop
it's
laughing about
so
it, bro.
bad. Don't get me wrong here, guys. This was can only be described as the most evil thing that someone can do. And I'm not sympathizing. I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at just how absurd and how can you be that bad? It's your child. And I'm sure, whatever. You can say it was a different time, but that's your child. You know what I mean? That's your kid.
Yeah, it's fucking
awful.
It's bad.
So I'm not laughing at the situation. That's not funny at all. Don't get that wrong. But you know what is funny? This story. So we were watching this show, and I was making jokes the entire time because I'm an awful person. And
this is the one part I made a joke about, and it happened to be true. And
I made the joke. I made the joke.
I know, but I was joking with you because I was like, "Oh, this is absurd." Blah, blah. This is the one part that I agreed with the joking, and I was like, "Oh, you know what? That would be silly." And then it was true.
So, like Tommy said before, the abductor, one of his methods was to get in. He had to seduce
both of her parents,
both of the parents, so he would have dirt on them, so they wouldn't go to the cops or anything. So he has an affair with the mom.
And to gain their trust and stuff too. It was weird.
Yeah, so he
charmed them.
He had an affair with the mom. Seems normal. And this is a completely 70s, completely straight white, I think they were Mormon, just regular
Yeah, I think
people.
they were Mormon.
That has nothing to do with it.
I forgot about that.
But
it kind of does.
I don't know what you mean by that, but I'm just going to leave it at that. So they were just a very normal nuclear family.
Yeah.
And so she has the affair because she's bored in the relationship she's with the dad. And then one day...
Meanwhile, let me throw this out there.
Okay.
Meanwhile, this whole horrible thing is going on, and Eddie's background plot line is, damn, women ain't shit. You can't trust them.
I didn't say women ain't shit. I said you can't trust them because I have trust issues now. Anyway. I'm hurt, guys. Anyway.
It's not funny that you're hurt. It's funny that you're
See, it's the same situation. I'm not a bad guy, I swear. So he goes to the dad one day. The abductor goes to the dad and he says, "Hey, come for a ride with me." Because it's the 70s. People did that. I do that with Tommy all the time. We go for car rides.
He came and got him from his job.
Oh, yeah.
The abductor came into the dad's job and was like, "Hey, I'm having a bad day. My wife won't sleep with me.
Yeah.
Come for a drive with me."
Yeah, so they're in the car. They're in the car
Yeah.
and they're talking, and he's just like, "Oh, my wife, she just won't. I hate her. She just won't have sex with me. I haven't had sex in so long." And then I made the joke. I was just like, he's gonna be like, "Oh my god, my balls are so full of cum right now, dude. I'm just so full of cum. You need to deal with this, man. I need
to help me out.
You need to help me out. I'm just so full of cum right now."
And then I
dude.
was like, that's absurd. It's kind of funny. Because it's not hurting anyone, blah, blah, blah. That's funny because it's just ridiculous. And then the next thing the dad says is I could tell that he had an erection. And so I just grabbed it. And we were like, what?
He's like,
what?
"I just need relief." And then he jerked him off. He did exactly.
"I need relief." And he pulled out his fully hard dick, and he's like, "All right, I guess I have to."
And then
but it was just so weird.
It was awful. I mean, a guy jerking off a guy.
And then
not
I
awful.
felt
That's
horrible
beautiful.
because afterward, the dad because they were interviewing the dad and the family and stuff, and then the dad, as he's telling that story, is crying. He's like, "I betrayed my wife and stuff, blah blah blah." And then the wife is telling about the 50 times she cheated on her husband. She's like, "Yeah, I made the wrong choice." I felt so bad for the guy.
Yeah, he got the wrong end of the deal. And the whole reason, it was, a different time.
Yeah.
So the whole reason they didn't go to the cops, or he got arrested for the Mexico thing, and they didn't press charges because they didn't want people to know.
To think that he was gay.
They didn't want people to think that the dad was gay.
And then the FBI like called them and they were like, "Hey, you fucking have to press charges or else the entire country's gonna go up in flames."
Yeah,
because then people are just gonna start not pressing charges when their child gets abducted.
Another funny thing we found out is that like the FBI's closed on fucking like Thursdays or something.
Were like, we called the FBI on Thursday.
They said it's so chill.
Nobody
like,
was in the office.
They said it's so chill. They're like, yeah, and then we called the FBI. I'm like, how do you just call the FBI? I don't know how. Maybe I'm just stupid,
You
but
probably just look it up.
Yeah.
But they didn't have the internet.
They called the FBI and they're like, sorry, we're not here. We're the FBI.
They're
we
like,
take
sorry,
days off.
it's Thursday. We're closed. It was weird.
You're the fucking FBI. How are you closed?
Yeah, on a weekday.
And then, oh my God, you know what else was funny? The lead, like, FBI agent.
Oh, yeah, this part was actually funny.
They were talking about how much they knew about pedophilia, and the guy's like, all I knew about was, like, stranger danger. I'm like, you're an FBI agent.
Yeah,
you are the highest level.
Or the lead FBI agent on the case. And he was like, I had never heard of pedophilia before. And we were like, what?
Are
He's
you
like, I'd never heard of like a adult man like being attracted to a child. And we were like, you're in the FBI.
So pedophilia was invented in 1975. We found that out. That's all we're going to talk about that. Go watch Abducted in Plain Sight. It will fuck your mind. And then once
really
again,
sad. It's really sad.
Yeah, let me just say,
it's really
just
sad.
to really pound it in, not funny at all. It is a very serious matter, and I am not trying to make light of it at all. And it's a very interesting film and very dark. Very, very...
It's really sad.
Very dark and very sad. And it's not okay. Not a joking matter. Just if you can see around it like I do, it's just, oh my God. Things we do for content, Tommy. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean? Yeah, first of all, like Eddie, it's like 10 a.m. and Eddie's like, hey, you want to watch this documentary? And I was like, I guess. It's like 10 a.m.
Today, dude, before we end the podcast, I walked into a public restroom today at work, and there was a guy brushing his teeth in there.
I brushed my teeth in a public restroom before.
What the fuck is wrong with, not like a truck stop, I mean like an office building.
I did in a campus building one time.
That's so weird. Dude, how am I the only one that thinks this is weird? We were like in the public restroom of an office building, and I walk in, this dude's gargling and brushing his teeth for like 7 minutes straight too. Like he got every tooth. You know how they say you should do like 2.5 minutes? He was doing 2.5 minutes on each one.
I felt weird when I did it. I took summer classes over this past summer, and I had a dentist appointment one day. But like I had class first, and so I brushed my teeth before class, but then I wanted to be extra safe because the dentist judges you. And so I brushed my teeth after class in the university building.
Why didn't you just brush at the dentist? All right, guess that's weird.
Because then they'll know.
Guess that's weird thing. Guess I'm the fucking
dentist
weirdo.
Judges you, bro. Every dentist on earth judges people.
In my notes here, it just says, why can't men own fleshlights? You can. I don't know what I meant by that. R. Kelly got charged with 10... No, he was indicted on 10 charges for child abuse or something like that. I didn't really look it up. That guy's evil. Another thing that's not funny, just news. Don't know why I put that in the notes.
Can we go back to the fleshlight thing?
Yes. What do you want to know about it?
Why do you want a fleshlight?
I don't want a fleshlight. I was just saying, like...
It's taboo.
It is taboo for guys to own fleshlights. Like if a girl...
But it's not... If a girl... Yeah, if a girl owns a dildo,
if a woman owned a dildo or like a vibrator, perfectly fine. That's just like sexual health. That's perfectly normal. But guys just have their hands. Why?
Because it's difficult for a woman to climax.
Okay, fine, sure. But why?
I'm just saying that's probably where the stigma's from.
If you walked into my room and you opened up a drawer and I had like a full-on fleshlight in there, wouldn't you be kind of like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'd be like, dude, can I try?
Yeah, and then I'd let you. But it's taboo. That's all I'm saying.
I would literally be like, is there a sanitary way for me to try it? I'm so intrigued.
What if it was double-ended?
Does it feel like sex?
Probably not.
Okay.
I don't own a fleshlight though, so I don't know. So
Have you ever tried one?
nope. Have you?
Nope. That's
Good-
what I'm saying. I'm interested.
Good conversation.
I just like not even like I want to try one. I just want to know.
Let me pull up, see if we have any mail for today that we can end the show on.
Dude, let me pull it up and find out.
We got a special email that we're not going to read this week because it's awfully long and Tommy has to study up on it.
I have to study up on it? Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
No
Do
subject.
I actually have to?
Yes. No subject. We got sent an essay.
Oh,
Here's
fuck.
one from our friend Scout. It says, love you guys. That's it. Cool.
Oh, thank God, man. I will study up on this. He shared it with me last night, and I haven't read it yet.
Here's an email from a banned
God,
listener.
yes.
It says, hi, guys. Never, never kiss people on the lips. Not your father, not your mother, not Tom Brady, no one. I think this is referring back to Tom Brady stealing the souls of children by kissing them on the mouth. Sorry, making out with them in public. Goes on to say, remind me to tell you about the time my kid tricked me and my other kid into going to the Creation Museum in our town. Preview, they kiss all visitors on the lips. Mom listener.
I hope that's true.
I have heard this story before.
I haven't.
Gotta say, we have to go to that museum. It's very close to our hometown. So whenever I
Do
come
they
back
make
to
you
Akron,
kiss them on the lips?
when I come back to Akron, I don't know if that's true. It's probably not true. I think that's a joke. But if they did, I don't care. I'm fucking comfortable with my sexuality.
When's your spring break?
I don't know. We'll talk to you off the air. So yeah, we need to.
Do you have something to hide?
We're gonna go to a creation museum. You know what? That'll be a little segment. Maybe we'll make a thing out of that.
Yeah, record it. You know.
Send us emails if you want advice from us. We are professional
yes, I do need to
gurus.
study this one.
Send in your emails to sadboycrying@hotmail.com, @gmail.com, or go on our Twitter at EPS_pod, and you can find the podcast email there. Tweet us there. Check out stuff about the show. We have an Instagram page. It's the same handle. I don't really use it. Tommy, you want to shout anything out before we go? Any last words?
Shout out Bob Ross.
Okay. Yeah, shout out Bob Ross. He's dead. He had He had a major coke finger. You know what I'm talking about? He had like a pinky nail, one of his nails was super
Bob Ross
long.
did not do coke, bro.
It's for coke. He would put it on his pinky nail and then, you know what I mean? Happy little accidents, you know?
Bro, happy little accidents.
It's when he got his coke drip on the canvas. He's like, oh, that's just a happy little accident. And then he just paint around it. Okay. Give us a rating on iTunes or Spotify or wherever you listen to. Give us 5 stars. Share the podcast with a friend. We know it's the worst podcast on the internet, but that's why we keep making it, because someone has to. Someone has to be the worst, so
Someone's
why not
gotta
us?
do it.
Exactly.
Dude, this episode isn't that short.
Good. Check out UFR under further review. It's another podcast that we do here, and if you like sports, and we love you guys, and we'll see you next week.
I love you.
Go watch Abducted in Plain Sight. It'll fuck you.
Are you still recording? Dude, I'm not either now.